Hello everyone, this is Sage live from Kalkine Studio. You're watching the IPO Corner, a weekly show that's dedicated to IPO market performance and brings you hot public offerings and all the important information about listing companies under the spotlight. However, before investing in any shares, investors need to understand the business prospects and operations in detail, including future risks and returns. This can be changing the IPO price or issuance date as the companies see fit. Now let's take a look at some proposed IPO listings scheduled for the month of July. First up, Oceana Lithium is a lithium pegmatite exploration company and has two strategic lithium projects in Brazil and Australia. The company has 100% ownership of the Solonopol lithium project and ownership of the Napabi lithium project. Oceana Lithium has undertaken a $6 million Australian dollar public offering at a 20 cents issue price. And according to the ASX website, it includes on the Australian Securities Exchange 1st of July 2022. That's when it'll be listed, and the share price is currently trading at 33 cents. Moving on now, Regener8 Resources is focused on the Kalkine gold project in Western Australia. The resources company has undertaken a 5.5 million Australian dollar public offering at a 20 cents issue price, and according to the ASX website, it plans to list on the Australian Securities Exchange on the 6th of July 2022 at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Regener8 Resources has executed a sale and purchase agreement for the conditional acquisition of GTI Resources for Kalkine tenement package in Western Australia. And next up, Iltani Resources is an Australian-based resource company focused on the discovery and supply of the raw materials for a clean energy future, starting with their gold and base metal projects in Queensland. Iltani intends to build a portfolio of operating mines plus development and exploration projects with a fundamentals-driven bias to the raw materials the world needs to realise a clean energy future. With a focus on copper, Iltani Resources has undertaken a $5 million Australian dollar public offering at a 20 cents issue price. According to the ASX website, it plans to list on the Australian Securities Exchange on the 11th of July 2022. Next on the list is Aeromentum Resources, which is a mineral exploration and development company. Recently, the company signed the share purchase agreement with Ceres Mineral Resources for the acquisition of the Treasure project. Aeromentum Resources has undertaken a $7 million Australian dollar public offering at a 20 cents issue price. According to the ASX website, it plans to list on the Australian Securities Exchange on 7th July 2022. Lastly, Chalkos Metals is a resources exploration company that owns 100% of its Mount Isa project in Queensland. It owns the Mount Isa project through its wholly owned subsidiaries Nova Strategic Minerals and May Downs Resources. Chalkos Metals has undertaken an $8 million Australian dollar public offering at a 20 cents issue price, and according to the ASX website, it plans to list on the Australian Securities Exchange on the 20th of July 2022 at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Well, thank you so much for your company, but that wraps up the IPO Corner show. Hopefully you jotted down some of that information, but if you didn't, you can always play it back by heading to Kalkine Media's YouTube channel at any time with a piece of paper and a pen. Now, before we go, let me share this critical information with you. Before investing in IPOs, investors must check the company's credibility and track record. The risk appetite level varies by investors, and they need to consider factors such as analyst views, brokerage ratings, industry outlook, financial performance, and peers review before making an investment decision. Also, it's important to note that companies can change the IPO price or issuance date as they see fit. So plenty of research to be done before you do jump in to start trading on an IPO. That's all for now for the IPO Corner show. Thank you for watching. Do stay tuned to Kalkine TV as we have many more shows lined up for you covering the live updates across the economy, markets and sectors. Sage signing off for now.